saying it measured at 8.9 magnitude at a depth of 24 kilometers. That's regarded as a shallow depth where major damage can be expected. It was centered off the coast, 380 kilometers northeast of the Japanese capital, Tokyo, and there is now a tsunami warning in effect for Japan, Russia, and the Mariana Islands. A tsunami watch has been issued for Taiwan, the Philippines, and as far across the Pacific as the island of Guam. In the capital, Tokyo, a large building could be seen on fire and workers rushed into the streets. A 4-meter tsunami washed away cars and a bridge in Kamashi City. Japan's defense ministry has scrambled military aircraft to assess the damage. According to Japanese television, all public transport in the capital has been stopped. Rail passengers have been left to walk along the lines. The quake has sent tremors through the financial markets too. Japan's Nikkei closed down 1.7%, hitting a 5-week low. And Japan's top oil refiner has halted operations of 3 refineries in Sendai, Kaishima and Negishi. But one installation in Chiba is still ablaze. The country's earthquake monitoring department is advising anyone living near the coast to move to higher ground. Massive waves have already washed through some coastal areas. The U.S. Geological Survey says only 6 other earthquakes in recorded history have been more powerful than the one that has just hit Japan. The quake was felt as far away as the Chinese capital of Beijing. That tsunami warning is now in effect for 53 countries and territories. There are 8 people confirmed dead so far, and we're hearing reports of people missing. Of course, these figures are likely to rise given the devastating footage we've been seeing so far. An emergency disaster response team has been set up to respond to the earthquake. Japan's Prime Minister has made a public address on national television. He promised the government will do all it can to secure the country and minimize damage. He said some nuclear power stations have been closed down, but that there's been no reports of any kind of radiation leakage. He's calling on Japanese people to keep a watch on television and radio reports and to act calmly. Now, our correspondent Harry Fawcett is in Kuala Lumpur with the latest. He's monitoring events right down there. And Harry, what's the latest information you have in Kuala Lumpur?